Ever found yourself in that tight spot, waiting for payday, and wondered if there was a way to access your earnings a little earlier? You've probably heard of apps like EarnIn, right? But here's the burning question. Do they really need your social security number? I mean, in today's world, handing out your SSN feels like giving away the keys to your digital kingdom. So, let's dive deep and get some clarity on this crucial point. We live in a world where instant access is the name of the game. From streaming services to food delivery, we expect things to happen fast. And when it comes to our hard-earned money, that expectation is even higher. That's where apps like EarnIn come in, offering a way to access a portion of your paycheck before your actual payday. It sounds convenient, right? But the devil's in the details, and one of those details is the sensitive information they might request. Now, before we jump into the SSN specifics, let's quickly recap what EarnIn actually does. Essentially, it allows you to access a portion of your earned wages before your payday, helping you bridge the gap between paychecks. They do this by verifying your work hours and paycheck schedule. So, the question is, how do they verify this information? And does that verification process involve your social security number? Here's the thing, EarnIn, like many financial services, needs to verify your identity. This is not just a matter of curiosity, it's a legal requirement to prevent fraud and ensure compliance with regulations like the Know Your Customer, KYC, guidelines. These guidelines are designed to protect both the user and the platform from illegal activities. So, does this verification necessitate your SSN? The answer is, it depends. While EarnIn does not always require your full social security number upfront, they may request it in certain situations to verify your identity. For instance, if there are discrepancies in your provided information, or if they need to further confirm your employment details, they might ask for it. The process usually starts with linking your bank account and providing proof of your work schedule. This might involve uploading pay stubs or connecting your timekeeping system. In many cases, this level of verification is sufficient. However, if they encounter difficulties in verifying your identity or employment, they might request additional information, which could include your SSN. It's important to understand that EarnIn uses this information for verification purposes only. They claim to employ industry-standard security measures to protect your data. However, the anxiety surrounding sharing your SSN is completely understandable. We've all heard stories of data breaches and identity theft, and the thought of your SSN falling into the wrong hands is unsettling. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, alternatives. If you're uncomfortable providing your SSN, are there other options? Yes, there are. Some employers offer direct paycheck advances, and there are other apps that might have slightly different verification processes. It's always a good idea to research and compare different options to find one that aligns with your comfort level and security expectations. However, keep in mind that any legitimate financial service will need to verify your identity to some degree. The level of verification required can vary, but some form of identification is almost always necessary. The key is to understand the platform's security measures and privacy policies before providing any sensitive information. Ultimately, whether or not you're comfortable using EarnIn or any similar service comes down to your individual needs and risk tolerance. It's crucial to weigh the convenience of accessing your earnings early against the potential risks involved in sharing personal information. Do your due diligence, read the fine print, and make an informed decision. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.